Hi guys, John here. Today I'm painting like 5 paintings at the same time for work. So I'm filming each one of them and I'll probably upload them, I don't know. I mean, it'll be one a day, but I don't know if I'm going to do it all in a row. Maybe I'll do every Tuesday or something like that. We'll see. But right now I'm working on this raven. I'll put it up here. I'm going to tear open a new canvas. Maybe you guys would like to watch, so let's do this. A little bit of ASMR. Sorry. Okay, get our plastic off. Now this raven is portrait, so that's the way we're going to keep it. And I need some new paint. So checking out this raven, I see that I'm going to need orange and red, black, white, obviously. But I'm thinking also there's a little bit of purple in the feathers and some blue. I'm going to do no orange. I'm just going to do red and yellow. I can always add more. This is part of the process, is kind of looking at these photos and figuring out what colors I'm going to need. Right now we just got the background. So I've got 3 brushes for this, like I do for everything. Large, medium, small. Got a cup of water, got some paper towels. I'm going to start with the background. So the background is vertical strokes. Don't always see that, so it's nice when I get to do that. Usually my strokes are this way when I do a background. It's just kind of a gradient from black to white, but it's all tinged a little bit with yellow, I think. So that's what I'm going to do. No, I don't need to do it all because I'm going to have pumpkin in here. Kind of like this. Rough shape. And then my raven, I'm gonna have to paint around. I'm gonna have to paint over the raven with the raven because I don't want to mess with that. So we're just gonna lighten it up slightly. You know what I think it is that this has is a little bit of burnt sienna. So that's what I'm gonna add here. So the original is pretty one note, which is fine if that's what you're going for. I'm gonna do something similar, but not exactly the same here, just because I always have to be a little different. So I'm special like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a little more color variation in the background. You see I'm painting right over the edge of this pumpkin. That's fine. This is all for the sake of interest. I want my painting to be interesting. I want it to be fun to look at. So I'm doing things that I enjoy looking at, in the hopes that you feel the same way when you look at it. So this black down here is kind of boring to me now. So what I'm going to do is add some more colors into here. Okay, so there's the background. Gotta let that dry. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna jump onto a different painting while that dries, and then I'll come back to do the pumpkin and the crow. Okay, this guy's pretty dry. So I'm gonna move on now to my pumpkin to start. So let's get the right palette out. All these palettes are pretty similar, but they're not exactly the same. It's fun trying to keep track of them. So the pumpkin is orange. Duh. We don't have orange, but we do have red and yellow. And I think that's going to give us what we need. If we need to dig into a little bit of orange to finish it, that's fine. But for now, what I'm going to do is just put these colors down, see if we can get there with what we've got. Because this guy's pretty on the red side of orange. So I'm trying to follow the contours more or less. Yeah, see, I think this, yellow and red is going to do just fine for my purposes. Okay, so we got to add some shadows and highlights. I'm going to do the shadows first. So just with a little bit of our black here, I'm going to come through with my brush sideways and provide a little bit of definition. I could also use this opportunity to work on the stem, which is kind of a greenish brown. Fun fact, if you add yellow to black, it makes kind of like a poopy olivey green color, which is exactly what we want here. You could use your medium brush for this. Cleaning my brush out because I'm switching tones. Gonna grab There's the raven. I didn't realize I wasn't recording. Hey, Editing John here. So I was trying to figure out why I lost the footage here. I don't know if maybe I got a notification or what, but when I did go to upload all of this info to the computer that I edit on, I was out of space on my phone. So I think maybe I got some kind of warning, and that's what caused the video to stop. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do, but I will kind of let the rest of this video play, and I'll sign it and put the glamour shots in, but sorry guys, I don't know what to tell you. Sucks to suck, I guess. I'm done for the day. I'm gonna pick this back up tomorrow. That's bummed me out. I don't feel like painting anymore. But this is done, so I'm gonna sign this and then I'll pick up tomorrow where I left off. I'm just gonna sign down here, I think. Same place I always do. I'll pick up tomorrow. I've got 2 done, 1 mostly finished. So I've got to do like 2.5 tomorrow, which is fine. I can make that work. Yeah, I'll be back.